Sort of.
Maybe, kind of, sort of. I suppose we'll find out
Yeah.
in a second. I'm gonna tweet. Because I'm at my computer, I've tweeted already. So our customary like
It's loading up. I can see it loading up on my
weird
computer
tweet.
screen.
Oh my lord. Oh my
Slightly
lord.
early with no audio problems, so you know that this is a Rich Evans stream.
Well, wait, they haven't told us about our audio problems yet. Maybe there's no audio problems, or maybe there's. We don't know.
Do we have audio problems, chat? Because I know what you're going to say already. I have that much confidence in my abilities here. Just for Jack's sake, though. You can let Jack know how the sound is.
Oh my god. Yeah, they say they can hear. Oh, geez. Yeah, early and no audio problems thanks to Rich's computer.
Oh, I get none of the credit. Okay, all right, fine. Fine, that's the way you want it.
Okay, you know what? Thanks to Rich's new computer and his mastery of technology.
And I'm playing XCOM.
XCOM.
XCOM. But let me adjust the stupid monitor here so I can see the chat. That's annoying. Everything in my other monitor like hops to the other side of the screen, and it's like all off
That's very strange.
screen in the second monitor whenever I start the game.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh, I see the game.
good.
I see the game, and it looks glorious. Playing XCOM. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. This the Sunday night. What I'm gonna call the half and a hack stream. Because, Rich, you're normally the half, and so now you're streaming, and I'm just skyping in. This is a weird feeling.
Haven't we done this once before?
We've never done this before.
We've never done this.
No, this
You're
is because
sure?
the last time you streamed, I wasn't able to Skype in because my internet was down.
Okay. Wasn't there one time before that then? No?
I don't believe so.
Oh, wow.
And then the time before that you attempted to stream, your computer almost fried because this was before.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Oh, no, see, and the stream is saying that I've Skyped in before too, but I don't remember that I have.
It seems familiar to me. I think this has happened.
Okay. You know what? Maybe. And everyone make more Ishtar jokes because I love them.
Here's the deal with XCOM now. This is the new computer. So I don't have any of my old saves.
Oh.
So that one Iron Man run I was doing with, people in the chat named after the soldiers,
Yeah.
all that's gone. All of that is gone. I did not think to back that up, and oh well. So we're gonna have a fresh XCOM run. If you're one of the few people who died, actually, it might have only been like 1 or 2 people in my last game. You can live again. You can live again.
Oh my god. These men are pawns. Yes. That's great. That's great. Everyone will get to live again. Rich, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, you're just setting it up?
yeah.
Okay.
I think it's loading up now.
Great. Mustard Diet asks a very important question. Favorite flavor of pizza roll?
None.
Do
Is that acceptable?
my question is, do they have flavors?
Pepperoni, sausage, they might, yeah.
If they have flavors, I cannot tell the difference. I still love pizza rolls, but I cannot tell the difference, so I apologize.
I don't know about pizza rolls.
You don't know about pizza rolls?
Yeah.
What's not to know about pizza rolls? They're delicious.
They're kind of disgusting.
You are a liar. Pizza rolls are fantastic.
They're a little disgusting. They're like mini hot pockets that are bad.
No, they're great. Pizza rolls are fantastic all the time. And that's speaking from someone like me who rarely eats them.
All right, everybody, how is the game audio? Is the game audio terrible? Can you hear us? Is it too loud or is it too quiet?
Very important question. Very important question. Hot Pockets are really bad. I agree.
If you can't go to a nice restaurant and order pizza rolls, they're unnatural. You can't get them outside of like a supermarket.
Yeah. Of course they're unnatural.
It's like artificial food.
Yes, of course they are. But that's what makes them great. It's much like the same reason that Taco Bell is my favorite fast food chain, only because there's no Taco Bell near me. And
That's
so that is the fast food
stupid reason
chain.
to be a fan of Taco Bell, which is some of the worst food on the face of the earth.
I think you mean best food. Well, again, it's because I don't have it that often. That to me, it's still a treat.
Taco Bell, I think,
love
is
Taco Bell.
the single worst fast food place. I'd have to think about that for a bit, but they're definitely in the running for worst fast food place.
You're an awful liar, and I wish you would stop lying so much.
All right, what country are we going for here? We're going where? Asia.
Asia. All right.
Now, the last time I played this in the stream might have been one of the last times I've actually played XCOM. I am now horribly out of practice.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I think I'll be okay on the tactical side of things, but my strategy layer with the base, I might have some fuck ups where I forget to research this or that or satellites.
Oh, hey, Rich, is the sub alert on?
Yes, it's clicked on.
And is it on top of everything?
It's on top of everything. It's got a check mark.
And I don't see in the chat anywhere any subs. And Twitch, this happens to Twitch sometimes. John Kilo was just saying that.
Oh wow.
Inkalim just subscribed. So Inkalim, thank you for subscribing. We very much appreciate it, and I apologize that we did not see your sub. I'm looking back in the chat right now, and I don't even see it in the chat that you subbed. So I do apologize.
This is my first time playing it on this wonderful computer.
Does it look and feel wonderful?
Oh, it feels so smooth. So smooth. Oh wow. Wow, it looks better somehow. It does.
Well, of course, I'm sure it looks better.
And I forgot to turn any second wave options on, but whatever.
That's all right.
I might not have any unlock because this is basically it's a fresh game.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Fresh install of the game.
Sure. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's so smooth. It's so smooth, Jack. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
It's like falling in love all over again.
I can't believe this. It's amazing.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Then we wouldn't have
I'm
to
crying,
wait
Jack.
so long.
I'm sitting here. I'm tearing up. I'm tearing up.
And who do you thank, Rich? Who do you thank for this?
I thank you,
lovely new
chat.
computer?
You people are amazing. Your subscriptions and your whatnot, and thank you so much. I'm glad we could achieve this moment together.
It's terrible. I love it. I love it.
What's terrible? This is amazing. This is fucking amazing.
I think that is great.
Oh, sweet! And I made a 45% shot right off the bat.
Well,
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
There you go. Everything is coming up Millhouse. Well, there you go.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
I'm glad that you're happy, Rich.
All right.
You know what I'm more glad about? That I'm not, and hopefully that the chat will be glad about, is that because you're streaming tonight, I got to spend a little extra time editing the next pre-rec episode, and I'm pretty far in it. So I think, come the new year, Not exactly on the new year, but soon after the new year, we will have a new episode, which is very exciting.
I don't think there's any rush at this point.
No, I know, and we just had a huge content dump, which I know everyone has really been enjoying. I've been really enjoying watching Jay's masterful edits of both episodes of the Halloween or the holiday special, which I love. So. Ooh.
Well, I mean, I can't kill the alien, but I can strip his cover, and that's always a good thing.
Agreed. Oh, and before I forget, we got a message on the Twitters today. A fan of ours, Kristen.
The Twitter. Oh, okay, yeah. You're
on the Twitters, a fan of ours would like us to remind everyone in the chat who has a pet, and I know, Rich, this will be most important to you. Everyone who has a pet, a cat, a dog, a reminder to check your animal for not for that, Rich. To check your animal for cancer. Kristen recently had a cat, Madison, die of cancer, and wanted me to send along a message to everyone to every once a month, just like you check yourself, to check your animals as well, because it was one of those things that could be preventable if they checked it sooner. So a heads up to everyone to check your animals. They're our friends, even though they're not necessarily friends of Rich Evans. They're friends of mine.
Okay.
And I thought it was a lovely and comical request to have us talk about cats, knowing your love of cats.
I don't hate cats. I just can't be anywhere near them.
I know.
There's a difference.
I know you don't hate cats. I don't know. Have we ever talked about how many cats I had growing up?
No.
Because, of course, on the farm.
Farm cats?
Well, we had farm cats, but we also had 13 indoor cats. 13 indoor cats. Not including the cats that were both inside and outside and the ones in the farm. Too many cats. Far, far too many cats. Lumpy. Okay, yes, speaking of Lumpy, who in the chat after our episode... Oh, did you miss it?
Oh! Ow! Ow!
Oh, did you miss it really bad?
No, I got hit real bad.
Oh, okay. So who in the chat, after seeing our episode, watched the Star Wars Holiday Special? This is the important question.
And what is wrong with you?
And what is wrong
We basically
with
warned you not to. Shit. What can you do?
Oh, Animist Primal says, Jack, I got offended that you got offended by 9/11 jokes. That's okay. You can be. Be offended by my offense. Be more offended at all the stuff that Jay cut out, because it got worse.
It's fine.
The conversation got much worse. And I thought it was funnier, and Jay cut it all out. So be offended by that, if anything. That Jay doesn't think you're up to that.
2%, 32. All right.
Good for you all. Good for you all. No, I'm seeing a lot in the chat that people did not watch the special, and you shouldn't.
No, nobody should.
You should. It's really terrible. It's far worse. It's far worse than we were even giving it credit for.
This lady here is fucked, but at least she's taking 2 down with her.
You're gonna sacrifice?
She's not going out alone. Well, no, it's not a sacrifice so much. It's just she's low health and she's got shit cover. I could either hunker down, or I could take out 2 of these 3 aliens, which
obviously hunker down.
I think is more important at this point to take care of these.
You think
aliens.
That's more important than hunkering down?
Yes, it is. I want to hunker down. I do, but it's just it's not in the cards.
You're right.
I could get real lucky here. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay, cool.
Nope.
Cool.
Nope. All right. Now we're gonna see some blood. I hate this. Son of a bitch! Ah!
But you get to see blood in, smooth, high-definition graphics. If that counts for anything.
So much for no death. Fuck! Alright. Son of a bitch. That does not make me happy.
Let's do this.
Oh, how do you not have line of sight? Ugh.
Oh, okay. Oh, microfiber militia is the lady who got a hold of us on Twitter, whose cat recently passed away from cancer. And yes, she said she did watch in the stream with them. And for those of you wondering about the Star Wars Holiday Special cartoon segment, they were not exaggerating with how far off that lip sync was. That was just as terrible as they showed over and over and over again. It looked really cool and really stylized, but man, was it awful. What's
60
going on?
frames per second has gone to Rich's head. He's throwing caution to the wind. So this is what 60 frames a second looks like in XCOM. This is fascinating.
Is it far more beautiful than
Far more beautiful, yes. Yes.
Well, that's great. That's fantastic and great and everything wonderful. Robert Bizarjaw is asking whether Mike actually did Mike actually spit the ice into my drink.
It came real close.
Well, that was the thing, and he started making a face, and all of us leaned in, and he just spit it. Like, it got on my arm. I felt it on my arm, and it clinked the outside of my glass. It was the most disgusting thing that anyone could ever do, and it was, I have no idea what he was thinking. It upset me a great deal. I powered through because I'm a professional, but it upset me a lot. Why would someone do that?
Just like it sounds.
Does Mike have no soul? I don't know. I can't make that.
Gunnar Nilsson. Almost. Almost, Jack. The name of my soldier here. Gunnar Nilsson.
Gunnar Nilsson?
Nilsson. Not Nelson? Never mind.
I don't get it.
It's one of the Nelsons.
Oh, I get it.
I only know that because one of my sisters is a fan. I don't know why.
Of Nelson?
Yeah.
All right.
Of course, she's also a Mormon, so...
I don't know. I don't know if there's a connection there, but maybe that's like the hardest music they can listen to.
Obviously, there's something wrong with her brain. I'm
Uh,
just saying.
Yeah.
All right. I saw one person that wanted a name. I'm going to name them.
Okay.
That was it. Miak? Me something? I don't know. No, I've lost the name.
Oh. Oh, I know that person. Hold
Yeah,
on.
okay.
Oh, okay, sure. It's Miyak. MIYAC1.
Here's a question. Does anybody care what, like, gender they are or anything weird? Guys or girls? Does it matter?
I say just as they come.
Just as they come?
Right?
Okay. So, M-I... It's a YAC, right?
Yep. MIYAC1.
Oh, what do I put for the last name?
Nilsson. Oh no, because aren't they usually like titled by their last name? So Gunnar should be their first name, and my
right.
should be the last name. Gunnar Mayak. I think that'd be the funny way to do it. And John Kilo is saying, Mr. Shy Smile always wanted to be named.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay.
Why not?
Because, you know what? Because why not?
Mr. How does he do the capitals? I guess doesn't really matter. I guess not.
It doesn't really. Because we'll know. Because we'll know, Rich.
Is it just Mr. Shy Smile, or is it like Mr. Shy Smile 1?
What the fuck?
We have a subscriber. Smashed Bottle. Thank you for subscribing.
We very much appreciate it.
And you know what? He was just in time.
Yeah. Oh, really? New subscriber gets the name?
Yeah, why not?
All right, I'm cool with that.
I name them as they get my attention.
What the
All right.
fuck?
Actually, you know what?
Ah,
I'm gonna do first name Smash, last name Bottle. Oh, we have
Sure.
another subscriber. Now they know what's going on. Otipism, thank you for subscribing.
we super appreciate
What
it.
the fuck?
All right, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Get more characters, Rich, quick.
Admiral Fartbar, thank you for subscribing.
It's a trap. It's a smelly trap.
All right, should I name everybody that just subscribed? Should I do that?
I mean,
I guess I'm kind of.
absolutely.
Can you give me those last two names again?
Sure. So,
Okay.
Otipism is
Oh.
OEDIPISM.
Okay.
And Admiral, obviously, underscore fart bar. So I don't know if you want to make the first name Admiral, last name fart bar.
Think I will.
Okay. I think that's great.
Those guys were wise. All right, give me another name, Jack. Give me another name.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, what? Let's see here. Oh, I see Billy Hecka. That was just the very first subscriber I saw after you said give me a name.
H-E... Is there C or is it just a K?
HECKA.
Okay.
Research labs. Commander to the research labs.
First name, Billy.
Billy.
All right, and that should be enough for now.
There you go.
Oh yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 6.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
we're good.
We're good.
We're good.
And yeah, I apologize for anyone who I missed, but it was just like,
name is Dr.
oh,
Vaughn.
actually, Rich.
I
Yeah.
oversee the
It's
research
Bill
labs. This
Laheka.
is where all of XCOM's
Oh,
research and
no.
development takes place. We have already
Jack.
begun analyzing the artifacts.
Jack,
It's
what are you
all
doing
in-
to me?
It's all in one word.
What are you doing to me?
I'm messing up your flow mojo. I didn't know. I didn't know your flow mojo was like that.
Approval, we will begin research
I'm
immediately.
very sorry. I'm very sorry, Mr. Laheka.
Now I gotta wait for this cutscene to go back and rename people again.
Mario, I'm not playing favorites. I'm just seeing who I see first.
Commander, I realize our troops have to put their own
Just seeing who I see first.
Every alien we use explosives against.
Jack ruined everything I did. I did ruin everything. That's true.
Artifacts.
I'm sorry. It's my crocodile brain. Sometimes it just doesn't. I think that's one of my favorite things ever is my creation of the crocodile/lion brain emoticons. Every time you guys put those on there, I love it. I love it.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by.
Get back
Welcome
to combat so
engineering.
some people can die.
Anything they can dream up
You know,
in the
I'm
research
playing.
lab,
You might be
we can build it here.
horribly disappointed.
Speaking
Yeah.
of which,
Though
Yeah.
I did
Holland
lose
has
somebody.
just sent us some new
Already.
People
schematics.
only die when
With
I
your
play.
approval,
Then
we
everyone
can
dies
fabricate
except for one person.
Lousy rookies. Lousy good-for-nothing rookies.
Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
As someone who's played XCOM, would you recommend Enemy Unknown or Enemy Within?
Enemy Within is enemy unknown with extra stuff, so get within.
Oh, well, then
I
there you go.
guess look up what the extra is and see if you find it interesting. I think it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the price difference is right now, but
Mm-hmm.
but Within is basically just downloadable content for Unknown. I know on the consoles it was too big an update; they couldn't sell it as DLC
Mm-hmm.
on the consoles, so they just resold the whole game with the.
Oh, is that
Enemy Within.
true?
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
it went over their DLC size limit. Because
Aw.
you can't just sell a complete game anymore. You have to sell the game in bits and pieces until it's done.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
Here we go. Playing the game proper. Abductions.
You're playing the game proper?
Requests for assistance.
Oh, sure. In chat, I might be in and out. I'm going to still talk to Rich, obviously, but I might be in and out as I'm double tasking here. I'm working on a super fantastic special effect for the next previously recorded.
Well, we all know how good the streams are when it's just me.
Well, you just got to talk to me. You know, tell me, what's going on. Oh, you know what I can talk about while I set up this new layer in After Effects here is, do you know what I heard
Requests for assistance. So that's our next
on
Alien
over the holiday week that blew my mind?
response is crucial
A
to
blonde joke.
That blew your... Wait, can we not tell jokes anymore?
Well, it's not. It's not the fact that
Is that not at all possible? I mean...
No. Here. I'm just saying. When's the last time you've heard a blonde joke?
Okay. It's probably been a little while.
It's been a long time for me. I cannot recall the last time I've heard
reading you 5 by 5.
a blonde joke. And so for me, it was just like, who is this person that thinks like that blonde jokes are at all relevant, or like what's happening in the world, you know?
It's just a blonde joke.
Yeah, but no one tells blonde jokes anymore. So it was just weird.
Why not, Jack?
Huh?
Why not?
Because they're old jokes.
Look, you can tell a fat joke and I'll laugh, probably, if it's a good joke.
Oh, no, it's not. I'm not saying that you can't tell a blonde joke because it's offensive. I'm just saying no one does anymore.
Okay.
Which is true, I think. I cannot remember the last time I've heard a blonde joke. I think, you know, blonde jokes are, they're a little sexist. But that's fine. Like, you tell any joke you want. That's not going to faze me. But it'd be like telling an FDR joke. You know, it's just outdated. No one tells those kind of jokes anymore.
Somebody in the chat had scrolled up a bit, but they said, is Enemy Within worth paying more than twice as much as it is just to get Unknown?
Oh, is that true?
Oh, here's the thing. You could get the cheaper version of Unknown. I mean, if you're not familiar with XCOM, and it's not the worst thing you could ever do. But the thing is, if you end up really liking XCOM, you'll probably want Enemy Within sooner or later anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if you like the game, you at some point you will probably also be buying Within.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean, I get it. If your budget's tight, I can understand that, and you know, it's where I guess it's worth just getting the vanilla version of the game, sure. But if you end up loving the game, Within is something you'll want sooner or later.
Mm-hmm.
There's something out there.
Ooh, there you go. The Ocho knows. So again, I'm not sensitive about jokes. I tell rather tasteless jokes all the time. It's not about me being offended by blonde jokes. The Ocho knows says it would be like telling a in Soviet Russia joke, where it's just not a joke that people say anymore, where it would make no sense. So, like, you know, I just heard someone tell, like, and they told the joke as if I was, like, up to date on the latest blonde jokes. We're like, have you heard the one about the blonde getting pulled over? And I'm just like, who tells blonde jokes anymore? And it wasn't the greatest joke. It was like a blonde policewoman pulls over a blonde. And the blonde who gets pulled over gets asked for her ID, and she doesn't know what it is. And so the policewoman says, oh, it's, you know, rectangular and it has your picture on it. That's what you need to be looking for. So the blonde in the car pulls out a mirror, looks at it, and hands it to the officer. thinking it's the driver's license,
Yeah.
of course. And the officer looks at it and goes, "Oh, I didn't know you were a police officer. Move along." Because the blonde police officer is equally as dumb, and
Yeah,
so she looks
yeah.
at it and thinks, see, this is the one I'm saying. It's not a good joke, no matter what. And so it's just like, it's an outdated joke, and it's a bad joke.
It's
and it was
fine.
just-
It's fine.
It's fine. Exactly. It was just one of those things where it was a joke that didn't make sense to me. Like, why would you be telling this joke? That's you know what? You're right. Everything's fine. Everything's fine all the time. Everything's fine all the time. Do 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 do.
How's your special effect going, Jack?
Good. Right now I'm
shit.
masking out my head. And it's going fine.
Wait, hold on, I just ran into a situation here.
Sure.
Alright. Easily solvable.
Easily solvable.
With
Sure.
my XCOM talents, this is as nothing. I don't even know why I said anything. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Okay, sure.
Move along.
Hack fraud Rich Evans, I see you. So that's it. That's all I got.
What, Hack Fraud just wanted to be seen?
Hack fraud _ Rich Evans says, "Jack, look at me." So I acknowledge you. Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Oh, you don't think?
That's a bad precedent. No.
That's a bit. Oh, I'm sorry.
You gotta wean him. You gotta wean him off the attention.
No. It's, you know, want me to look at him? I'm looking at you. Like I said, I'm scrolling back and forth. I have the chat open on one monitor and my After Effects on the other monitor. And so, like right now, what I'm concerned about, I want to do an effect with my head. And so to do the effect properly, I also need to recreate the background, which luckily is very easily because it's a black backdrop. And so just making sure that it remains that black backdrop for the entirety of the effect is the important part. Yeah, it's pretty good. You know what that is? Pretty good.
Eh.
Yeah, you think, eh?
Eh.
I think it's pretty good. You know, like, it's not going to be the greatest. It's not going to be the greatest effect. One, because it'll be really short. It's only about 20 frames. So it'll be a little under a second of a worth of an effect. But I think it's funny. I think it's a funny joke. The effect is a joke. So that's the important part.
These guys are hitting everything. It's kind of great.
They're hitting everything?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think it's good that it's great.
Everything is awesome.
Most of the time. Oh, that's right. That's how you do this. I've been working a lot in Photoshop recently, and so I'm using Photoshop keyboard shortcuts in After Effects, which anyone who knows After Effects know that's not the case. Don't do that. Don't do that. There we go. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. I have a weird shaped head. Right now I'm masking out my head, and I have a weird shaped head. It's a thing you should know about me.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know, but you know, it's just the head I have. There's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, Jack.
What? That was funny.
That was okay.
You know. Obviously, you weren't talking about my head, but I was. So, you know. I went with it. And I don't regret going with it.
All right. I'm making those under 50% shots, Jack.
Really?
Yep.
Why are you even going for those?
Because I'm in good cover.
Oh, okay. So you're just taking pot shots, basically.
You know, every now and then you can do that, as long as you got a backup plan.
I guess, yeah, that would be the important part. What's your exit strategy?
Grenades.
Good. As always.
The exit strategy is always grenades.
Is always grenade. Yep, you're right. You know what?
See right here?
Yeah.
This is my exit strategy. There. Just use my exit strategy.
Great. You know what I think? I think that's great. All right, let's see what's going on with you, chat. I'm using Creative Cloud. I use the CC, and so right now it's the CC 2014 version. That's the latest update of Creative Cloud. That was the backup plan. Rich and I were talking about who was going to stream tonight and what we were going to play, and if Rich didn't feel like it, literally my backup plan was going to be streaming After Effects work, just because it's something that I want to get done.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well.
And that might happen as certain things progress. I know there will be a lot of After Effects work needing to be done on Space Cop. And so I think that might be fun stuff to stream. It's just like, so, you know, some non-spoiler After Effects stuff. I don't know. Yeah. It just might happen, I guess is what I'm saying.
All right, see if we can get my sniper some kills.
Get your sniper some kills.
Heading out.
Oh no, I want to put this.
Yeah, all right.
No.
I keep hitting the sub 50% shots.
Congratulations. Well, that actually looks pretty darn good. That's actually the really nice thing about masking out a bald head is I don't need to worry about any of the hairs. You know, so it's a weird shape. You know, it's like I got some bumps in my head, but generally pretty smooth. If I had hair to deal with, oh, this would be a much harder mask. This is great. All right, I'm coming back to the chat now.
What's going on in the chat?
That's what I'm looking for here. Utsby is saying non-spoiler. That implies a plot, which in itself is a bit of a spoiler. Yes, there is a plot to Space Cop. Spoiler alert.
It's kind of a plot.
There's kind of a plot.
And
yeah, John Kilo, I have seen some people do After Effects work and editing work on Twitch before. The Corridor Digital guys, if anyone follows Corridor Digital on YouTube, I've seen them do After Effects stuff. It's primarily game based, but you know, it's still our channel. We can do we do what we want. We eat what we like.
New engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
Boom.
Always glad to have more. We've
So,
some room to
what?
grow here.
Bum.
But if we really want to expand
Bum.
our facility,
you just call me a bum?
I called you a
Where do you
bum.
get off doing that?
I don't know.
the deeper we go, the more it's going to cost. Work
I'm the star here, Jack. I'm the star. You can't call me a bum.
No, you're absolutely the star.
All right.
Oh no, and Colonel Rich Mustard, I'm not using channels to mask out my head. I'm using the pen tool to manually mask out my head. I'm rotoscoping my head out as, like I said, it's only 20 frames, and so that's a simple enough rotoscope to get my head out. Not using channels, but it is an all black background, so I could do that.
Hard time grasping what it is the aliens are hoping to accomplish here.
Thank you, John Kilo, for looking out for us. But I don't think so. I think if anything, like if we did it once, they might yell at us if there was a problem. But I don't think it'll be a problem. I don't think.
Ooh,
I
4
will not.
engineers for 2 scopes? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
What? Explain the thing you just
A
said.
little council thing came up. If I give the council 2 scopes, they'll give me 4 engineers, which, yeah.
And what's a scope?
They make you shoot better. They increase your
Oh, okay.
accuracy. I have to. I just researched them. I am going to build 2, and I'm going to get 4 engineers.
Nice, great. Which will make you build things faster.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Space Camo asks a really good question, which is, how do I feel knowing that Rich doesn't pay attention during any discussion? Yeah. Did you? You've seen?
Yeah, I saw.
You know, it's funny. Obviously, that was exaggerated, but you know, like a lot of times,
I was off my
Something-
game for that conversation. That's all.
something I think people need to understand is, you know, we do not write jokes for best of the worst. Everything you see is off the cuff.
Yep. Yep.
So nothing is pre-planned. None of the watching. We like our first time watching the movie is you guys watching us watch the movie. And so like sometimes if you're working on something in your own head, you kind of tune other people out so you can figure out what you're going to say. And that's completely understandable. I mean, Rich is a bit of a jerk, but there's nothing we can do about that.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen. Magnify.
No, it's
See that conversation I think might have been going by so fast, so many different topics.
oh
That by
yeah.
the time I thought of something to say, we're going on about something else.
I recommend we get a strong
Also that
Yeah.
conversation was a huge clusterfuck.
Yeah, I think that came about. We just did not feel like talking about the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Right?
We weren't sure when we started how much discussion we were going to get out of the special itself.
Oh my god. Yeah, we were a little worried about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for those who asked, Jay edited both parts. Jay edited both parts of the holiday special, and I think he did a fantastic job. I thought they were both really funny. I cannot believe he got anything out of either of those. But hey, he did. That's fine. Good for him.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission.
Good
Looks like
for
the
him.
aliens went down in a sparse-
Well, oh yeah, and so yeah, never mind, whatever. So back to Ishtar. I've never seen
I
Ishtar.
haven't either.
Now I
I
kind of
hear some people say it's not as bad as its reputation would suggest, but
Hmm.
I don't know.
Well,
It's got some good talent.
it can't be as bad as its reputation suggests. I mean, just because it was just this tremendous flop. Yeah.
But here's the question: why did it flop? I haven't seen it. Is it bad? Is it?
Right.
Well, you haven't either. So I mean,
Well, here's that trailer makes it look terrible,
Authorized to assault the alien craft.
right? Like it's a bad trailer. There were rumors apparently. I was reading up on it a little bit. Apparently, like the producer was fighting with Warren Beatty the whole time.
yeah.
And they think that one of the producers might have tanked it on purpose. It was just over budget, over bloated. Who knows? I am actually very curious to watch it, knowing now what a flop it was.
A Fuchterklust.
Ooh, nice. A Fuchterklust.
I don't know about nice, but yeah, okay. Okay.
I like it. I think that's a fun word. Clusterfuck is a fun word. So messing up clusterfuck. Clusterfuck is doubly as good, I think.
Heading there now.
What the fuck?
We have a what the fuck? Kahula
Kahula.
Puffs. Thank you for subscribing.
Kahula Puffs.
And I definitely heard the what the fuck, so that's working.
I heard the what the fuck
Solid copy.
in your headphones.
Yeah. It was loud. It was
Yeah.
it scared me.
Good. Good.
Hunkering down,
Yeah, hunker down.
going into Overwatch. Things are on the rails. Everything's on the rails. Nothing exciting's happening here.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm going to be that guy who's kind of giving a synopsis of like what all the speculations are. They're saying it had a bloated budget. They shut out all of the press, and so then the press didn't do it any good. Warren Beatty and the critics didn't get along. There was issues between Beatty and a producer and the director, and Elaine May didn't do well with the desert. I don't know what that means. Didn't do well with the desert.
Scoutester Hazy. Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it.
Oh, is that what it's like? Because this time I fell for it, where you started talking. I thought you were going to talk about Ishtar, but you were just thanking a subscriber.
No.
And I was like, Scout Esther, what does that mean? There you go.
You know, one of these days, somebody's
Yeah.
gonna subscribe with a name that has no vowels. You know, just so we can't pronounce it to fuck with us. Thank you for subscribing. It's gonna happen.
Yes. Yes.
No, I'm not getting on the goddamn roof. You guys and your roofs.
Oh.
Roofs have a time and a place. This is not it. This is not the time or the place for roof.
There you. Oh wait, Rich. What is this? Enemy within or enemy unknown?
See, this is the within version, but I mean,
Okay.
a lot of the content is the exact same content you get
Then
from unknown.
no, that's my fault. They were saying that the stream had the wrong game under it, and
yeah.
I put enemy unknown. I apologize, everyone. This is enemy within.
And technically, it kind of is. I mean, it's just an expansion of Enemy Unknown, you know?
Sure. Yep. But this is my problem. This is my fault.
There are
I apologize.
far worse problems.
There are far worse problems.
I'm not gonna risk that. Yes, I am.
Talk us through. Oh, you're risking it. Oh
I'm
my
doing a
god.
dash, so this guy's in position to shoot at things. So my sniper can actually shoot at something when it's time for the sniper to shoot at something. Now I'm really risking it. I'm bringing my assault forward too, because it's good to have them in the front lines because they got that shotgun.
Oh no.
So I know I'm not going to trigger anything. I'm taking other risk, and I'm moving my scout up too. All right, that's it. That's it. Done with the risks. 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 Me no pronounce good.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. They were saying in the chat, Carrie Fisher's Coke habit. Thank you for subscribing.
I didn't see that. Wait, was that?
Oh no, that was not
Okay.
a real subscriber. They were joking that would be a good subscriber name, and I agree.
Jack, why is that so funny? Why
Because
are we,
she did
why
a
are we
ton of
so
coke.
horrible?
That's not horrible. Look at her face during that special. She was doing a ton of coke and not doing a good job because of her coke. And therefore, we get to make fun of her. And, also, she's alive and doing well now. And so it's one of those things where if she was, if she was worse off nowadays, then, it probably would be in bad taste. But because she's doing all right now, and she makes fun of her own coke problem, it's okay for us to. Some actors enjoy drugs. That's true. I'm going to be that guy. Some actors do. Some actors don't. Some actors are good. So, I'm not saying Carrie Fisher's bad. Just,
You just implied it.
Just saying. I just implied it. I didn't say it. I implied it. Emery 801. Yes, I will play Pokemon on stream. That is in a theoretical world. I'd love to get a 3DS with a capture card. They have those to play a Pokemon game in stream. I'd love for Rich to play a Pokemon game in stream because he's never played one before, and they're my favorite. So, it will happen, is what I'm saying. But
Can I just zone out and not pay any attention?
you absolutely can. You'll do what normally happens. You and Jay will talk about something while I tone you out to play Pokemon. It'll be great.
All right, take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance.
That's great. Rich, would you like to play Shadowrun on the stream?
Maybe.
I think I have Shadowrun. I think someone gifted it.
I've been gifted Shadowrun.
Yeah, it looks interesting. That's an RP. That's a isometric RPG.
I haven't gotten around to playing it yet because I've kind of gotten minorly obsessed with Blood Dragon. Far Cry 3
Sure.
Blood Dragon.
Uh-huh.
So I haven't played Shadowrun. That's one I'm not gonna play like for the first time. Because when I played Blood Dragon on the stream, that was my first time touching the game, and I was terrible with it. And everyone's like, "God, you're horrible at that game. Did you know you're horrible at that game?"
Yeah, and you are, or you were. Now you're great, is what you're saying.
Did I tell you about the guy who messaged me just to let me know that I was terrible at that game?
He sent you a direct message?
Yeah, on Steam. You're really bad at that game. Just want to let you know.
Well, I'm sure that was very helpful to you.
Really pissing me off. Just to bug me, just to let me know that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's kind of a dick move.
I should unfriend that person.
You should unfriend that person.
They're a person that I've talked to before, and it's been just pleasant conversation.
Sure.
But he's also the same guy that told me he was disappointed in me for not liking Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after that Blood Dragon comment, I'm thinking, I could probably do without this guy.
Absolutely.
Could probably do without this shit.
Absolutely. Oh, hey, Colin. Colin's here.
Hey,
Hi,
how you
Colin.
doing? Yeah, you're really bad.
Well, Rich, maybe you should take that as constructive criticism and stop being so bad at a game. Ever think about that? Did you ever think about
I
that?
did not think about that.
Did you ever think about that?
No, I did not.
No?
Totally forgot I'm playing the game here. Oh my god.
You are playing a game, Rich, right now.
No, I forgot. I was so busy talking, I forgot there were active aliens, and this person here was in shit cover because I was not paying enough attention to the game when I was talking.
Way to go.
Yeah, no, that's kind of horrible.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, the alien kind of backed up though. He didn't attack my weakly covered person, so that's good. That's good. Everyone lives. Everyone lives to die another day. Ah, yeah! Made another shit shot.
Crocodile Brain, that's not right. Crocodile Brain says, I think Jack overtly dislikes Colin. That is not true. I've never met Colin.
Yeah.
Colin has been here how many times now? 2, 3 times? This, Rich, I'm asking you this. This is a
Wait,
question.
I'm playing a game. What happened?
Oh, you're playing a game. How many times has Colin been here?
In the chat? Or you mean
No,
the
no,
the
like-
visit? Twice.
Twice, and both times I couldn't come out to say hi. So I've never met Colin. Oh,
You were asking us when he left, though. Why were you asking that?
no,
You wanted to know why? Is he gone yet? You asked me that once, and I didn't know why you wanted to know.
Stop
I
it,
don't
Rich. Stop it. Hey, Don Knotts Landing. Thank you for subscribing. We very much appreciate it and enjoy the Don Knotts reference. No, I'm sure I would like Colin. I've just never met Colin. It's weird. It's so weird that every time he's in town, I won't answer my phone.
You go on vacation? Yeah.
Yeah. Won't talk to anyone whenever he's in town. That's weird.
Where are these fuckers hiding? Where are these fucking aliens hiding, Jack?
This is a thing I don't know. I wish I could tell you if I knew. That's true. I also dodged Freddie Williams, and that upset me even more because I no offense, Colin, but as you guys know, I'm a big fan of comic books, and he's a comic book illustrator. I would have loved just to chat with him about comics and stuff. I'm sure Colin and I would have a bunch to chat about too. This is just a thing. I'm not at the office very often. I'm not at the studio as often as everyone else. That's true, Ed Whitten. I might be Colin, and you would never know.
What? What? I don't think that's likely.
What?
I don't think.
No,
that's
probably not. And 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4.
You silly Billy.
It's what they keep saying in chat, and I love it. I find it amusing.
I didn't know how I was gonna go over when Jay went back to that the third time.
It made me laugh.
All right. Who do I gotta get my sniper some kills.
Yeah.
I need some kills.
Okay.
Sooner he's leveled up, the better. So I'm gonna rush him out. No cover. It's kind of all or nothing here. But I'm gonna get 2 kills out of him for him, which is good.
Good.
You want that squad sight on your sniper as soon as you can get it.
Squad sight?
That's
What's that
when
again?
you can shoot at things that aren't in your own sight range. You can shoot at things in other people's sight range. So if if your scout sees an alien,
Yeah.
your sniper who's all the way like on the other side of the map, if he's got a clear, line, like the bullet's not gonna hit anything else, you can shoot at that alien.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
I always take squad sight. Some people swear by the snapshot sniper. No, not happening with me.
Squad sight.
Squad sight, all the way.
Squad sight.
Excellent work,
That.
Commander.
Oh, I don't want
I'm
that.
impressed you were able to recover
See, we can't name anybody else because
substance
nobody's
without any
dying.
casualties.
Nobody's dying, Jack. Everyone's fine. Everyone's fine.
Medals available
I'm-
in the barracks,
yeah.
Commander, if you feel any
Yeah.
soldiers merit an award.
Don't have time to build a satellite array. Which is
You
a shame.
don't have time to build a satellite array.
Let me double check. I wouldn't have time to build satellites for it, so.
More help down here.
Get it together is, I guess, what I'm saying.
See if I can sell some stuff. I'm gonna sell some stuff in the gray market, so I got some money to spend. Oh, no! Oh, yeah, okay, they are damaged. You can sell damaged things, and that's fine. You can't do anything with them anyway.
The research team may not have discovered their true value.
All right.
That's, you know what? I think that's great. And also fantastic.
It's all of those things and more.
It's all those things and more.
Blank. $100 bucks.
You're getting shit prices in the gray market.
No, I just don't have too much to sell, really.
Mm-hmm.
I could sell some sectoids, but I don't know if I'm gonna get enough for it to really be worth it.
Some sectoids.
Commander,
Some
the
sectoids.
council hasn't been examined by the research team. I'm
Yeah, anybody want to buy some sectoids?
disappointed.
Sectoids are
Put
great,
financial
Jack.
gains ahead.
I love the way they skitter around.
I just like saying sectoids.
You know what you sound like?
What?
That original Zelda commercial.
Zelda?
Sectoids!
What did we discover? The guy who was in that weird Zelda commercial is the voice of the Crypt Keeper.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Octorax.
Octorax. Zelda! Zelda!
That commercial was hailed as a phenomenal success.
Yes.
Heralded in the advertising community because no one knew how to sell video games. So let's put a weird man. Talking about Zelda.
Zelda! Zelda! Sectoids!
Someone is saying, Jack, quick questions. Why do Jay and Mike edit in 2 to 3 second pauses on black into RLM vids? Gotta know. Those might be the commercial breaks. You know, a lot of times if we have a longer video, we will add in those like 2-3 seconds of black just so on YouTube we can put our commercial break in there and it's not awkwardly breaking up a segment. That could be.
Yeah, I'd have to ask them and see the actual break, the frames you're talking about, but that sounds right.
That's what it probably is. And if you're just seeing the black break, maybe an ad's not playing for you. So, ad block, or you're using ad block. So, yes, those Those black breaks are where the ad should be. Just to make sure that you're not missing any content while watching an advertisement, which helps greatly. There are commercials on the internet, Mr. Glitch. For some people, there are.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Gobbledygooks, are you saying that I look a lot like the old man who does the Six Flags Great America commercials? Because that's funny. Because I'm a bald man with glasses. Did you know that, Rich? That I'm a bald man
I
with
knew
glasses?
that, Jack, but that comparison would hurt anybody. Mr. Six is the creepiest concept ever.
Right? I never understood those commercials. I've never understood them. It's where it's just like, are we supposed to? What are we supposed to feel?
We're supposed to be afraid of going to Great America, Six Flags Great America, or Six Flags wherever. I guess he was. I'm assuming he advertised for all of the Six Flags.
I can only assume, yeah.
Okay.
So, whatever.
I expected that.
You
would
know
be a
what?
priority
Whatever.
research task, Commander. I'll begin allocating
Yeah,
resources
so is
to work
so is
with-
Walter White. Yes. Well, he was later. He was bald and had glasses. Oh, I wish I looked like Mr. Clean. If I had that upper body strength.
Why next Halloween? Why don't you go as Walter White? Why don't you go as Heisenberg?
Because my guess is the Heisenberg hype will be over, and as I've talked about many times, I've only seen the first couple of episodes of Breaking Bad
I've seen 0.
and didn't much care for it.
It seems like a lot to get into.
Yeah.
It's
And I hear
it's
it.
daunting.
I hear it's great. Like if you're into it, it's super great. My wife loved it. It just wasn't my thing. That's fine. What I kind of want to do next Halloween is make a yellow name tag and backlight it and wear it like from my belt and go as Too Many Cooks. Is make a title card for me and hang it like from a wire from my belt that just says Jack Packard, and then when people ask me what I am, kind of look at them and give them a smile and go as Too Many Cooks.
Scientist or money?
Nothing on them, Rich. This is a great idea. That's a great idea to go as Too Many Cooks. Too many cooks. Da-da-da-da.
Jack, you're a crazy man.
It's true.
You're a crazy man.
It would be great.
Money's always nice. Fuck it.
That's true. Too Many Cooks won't be relevant anymore next year. You're right, Phil Davis. But it'd still be funny to me. And then people go, "Oh, I remember that. I don't understand what you're doing."